beautiful.
Hello, lovers of the world. This is Cinta speaking. I really love my new microphone. I've only used it for one other video, but I just think it's so much more convenient than setting up my bigger microphone. So I had initially bought this a while ago and didn't want to I thought that it didn't work, but I tested this out recently and I was like, oh, this actually does work as long as I hook it up to a better camera, I guess. Ever since I found out how this microphone works, I realized I could make a wider variety of videos with less effort. So before I used to do a lot of music video reactions, but I think I stopped just because the setup was a bit tedious, especially since I was only filming for like 3 minutes. I feel like I could justify setting up my filming setup if it was for a actual proper video essay, but like when I'm only doing a very short video, I was like, I kind of don't want to do that. But I really like that I have this other option, and I had this idea of making more music video reactions. I was just on my YouTube dashboard and I saw that they had just uploaded the new Sserafim song, and I do love Sserafim, let's not get it twisted. I just didn't know that the song was coming out today. And when it comes to like comebacks of groups that I really like, I usually don't watch the teasers. I want to be like completely surprised, and usually you kind of just see the clips or the photos of what the girls look like on social media, but I always try to not look at the highlight medley for the album or even just like video teasers, so that when I do end up watching it for the first time, I'm like experiencing it in a completely new and raw way. That makes sense. So here it is, a very impromptu video. I didn't even put my camera on top of a tripod. I just like stacked 2 boxes on top of each other, and that's what we're working with today. So all right, without further ado, sorry for yapping so much. The logo. Castle. I'll put the subtitles on so that I can... Chaeyeon looks really cool with her blonde hair, but I'm not too super surprised because I'm pretty sure I saw this on Instagram. She looks good. Wow. The music video is really beautiful and the styling is also really beautiful, but I can't... The song I really don't like. Sorry. Like I can't even enjoy the music video that much because all I'm thinking of is how much I dislike this sound. I think maybe it's the auto-tune. I mean, of course, it's a stylistic design. Not design. It's a stylistic decision. No, I don't like it. See, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the auto-tune. Yeah, it's all too much. I think they should have used it a little bit more sparingly, because then you could argue that it's a contrast thing. So it's kind of like on and off sometimes. If you use it sparingly, you'll have it'll make their natural voices sound more like natural, I guess. And then in comparison, the segments of their natural voices would make the auto-tune more prominent. But I feel like because they use it throughout the song and it doesn't stop, it's like overwhelming almost. Now, to be fair, I do have to say, I'm not really a big fan of this kind of sound anyway. Like, it's not just because of the Sserafim. This is already a song, this is already a sound that I'm not really, that I don't really seek out actively. So it's not necessarily because it's Le Sserafim. It's just like the genre that they decided to go for in this comeback is already inherently something I don't really actively seek out. It could be that I will eventually like this over time. That has happened before with groups that I like. There's some, like for example, there's some Red Velvet title tracks I remember listening to for the first time and being like, what the actual F? But then, like the next day or after a couple of more listens, I kind of got it. So it could be that I will eventually like this. But I mean, I don't feel any need or desire to go and listen to this again. And the problem, I don't even know whether this comeback comes with an album or if this is a single. So what I would like it is if this was an album, because then I can, what's happened in the past is that, let's say, there's a title track that I don't like, or even a pre-release single that I don't like, or I don't understand, I don't get it. After I've listened to the project and heard the song in the context of the entire album, I'm like, oh, I understand what you're going for now. Like, I get the vision. So that's happened to me with Sonyar Breaker by NMIX. Like, the first time I listened to that, I was like, this is not for me. But then after listening to the actual album, I was like, oh, so that's what they were going for. And so I can at least appreciate it objectively and understanding what the company was going for. Okay, it's an EP. Okay, cool. They're all, all of the songs are less than 3 minutes long. I don't know how, I don't like that. Well, I just like more music. And if the songs are shorter, that's less music. You know what I mean? And this is an EP. It's 5 songs and it's only 13 minutes long. That's really short. If this EP, all of the tracks were at least 3 minutes long, it would feel more satisfying, or like a, what do you call it? Like a meal, you know? I'm actually just tempted to listen to the entire album and then just film it, because no, I don't think I'll do that. But I will edit my music video reaction and upload it. I usually won't post reaction videos if I don't like the song, or if I like actually hate it, or rather because one, it's like, I don't want my channel to be too negative. Of course, I tend to critique music if I find something that is worthy of critique. But the other thing is, I also don't want the stans to come after me, because I can definitely see that this would appeal to someone else. That's just not me. Like this just doesn't appeal to me. It's a genre that is completely not my preference. Like first listens, first impressions, they're not set in stone. I could like it again, but if I do, I will definitely let you know, because I will be reviewing this EP in my monthly music review videos. Time to go. Thank you so much. All my social media links are down in the description, alongside my Patreon and Coffee pages if you want to support my work. I can't wait to share my love with you again next time. I'll see you guys soon, and good night.